know what you decided to do, Summer. OK, bye.
Hey, look at you all smart.
Knock 'em dead. That's our motto at Shuttleworth.
Yeah, well, I'm sure whoever you're burying...
I'm cremating today, actually.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the family will think you've done him proud.
Cheers. Oh, and we're chocker at the moment, so don't go sending too many more our way, will you?
You're not funny.
Hello? Hello? Mike?
It's me.
Mike, you have to let me out. I don't feel well.
I'll fetch you some water.
No, I need my insulin.
I know you've got your pump fitted.
But I have to top it up.
You just need to eat something.
I am not lying. Check the app on my phone. It'll tell you my glucose levels are high. Have you got it? What does it say?
God, it's dead.
Well, charge it then.
I haven't got the right charger.
Look, I promise you I am telling you the truth. You have to let me go.
I can't risk you talking to Esther.
You have my word. I just want to go home.
I can't.
I don't know what else to say. Please, Mike. Please, Mike.
Sharon.
Put the kettle on if you fancy a brew. I'm going to have to love you and leave you, I'm afraid. The boss has decided on an unscheduled visit. Oh.
She's still in bed.
Sorry?
I'm not having a dig. I would be too if Kev wasn't such a slave driver.
She said she was spending the night at yours.
Really?
When was the last time you saw her?
I don't know. Not for a few days. I mean, I called her last night, but it just went to voicemail, so I thought she'd gone to bed and messaged instead.
Straight to voicemail. Hey, sweetheart, it's me. Could you give me a call, please?
Look, maybe she just stayed with the mate.
Her glucose levels were really high last night.
And now?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
But I mean that the app stopped sending notifications.
Actually, I did think about going into medicine at one point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, not your traditional bog standard medicine, no, more on the alternative side.
Oh, homeopathy.
Well, that's little bottles of water, isn't it? No, I'm more hands-on. Which is funny, because feet are my thing. You know, you can tell everything about a person by the feet.
Yeah, well, we've barely got enough doctors as it is. I'm not sure the NHS can stretch to reflexology.
No, I'm more of a foot reader, as it goes.
A foot reader?
Yeah. Yeah, we look at the shape, the size, the markings, all indicators of emotional and mental well-being, you know.
Oh, right, well, just have to take your word for it.
Yeah. No, hang on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some past issues weighing on your subconscious by the look of it. But it's a wide, sturdy foot. See? That's the sign of a strong person, that is. A practical, hard-working person.
Yeah, well, speaking of which, I better,
Well, those Egyptians weren't daft, you know. Foot reading, if you ever fancy.
Oh, I'm all good, Tad. Just coffee.
Refill when you're ready, please, love.
There is a queue, you know.
I'm an existing customer, so...
But I'm in a hurry, so...
Do you know what? Just give this lady a caffeine shot. Bernie, right?
You actually might want to get in the queue, you know.
I'll get that. Least I can do.
No, thanks. Hey, careful.
Sorry.
You all right, mate?
This'll be 5 minutes. Must be weird listening to your dad when you never knew him.
It is. I mean, I know we kill people, which is bad.
Yeah.
But he just sounds dead nice, you know? Like he cares about his students. But there wasn't any of that in the book. He just made out like he were mean.
I suppose nobody's all bad.
Is it weird that I want to know more about him?
I remember wanting to know about my dad before I knew it was Nick. It's pretty logical when you think about it, because your dad's half of you.
But now you've got a dad.
But now you've got Tyrone.
It's not the same. You know what music your real dad likes, what films, what football team he supports.
I know. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Your mum's dead too.
At least I can remember all sorts of little things about her. Sometimes when I'm feeling sad, I'll put on Finding Nemo. It was the film we used to watch together all the time.
I wish I had something like that to remember about my dad.
Shouldn't you two be at school?
So has he replied then, the DJ?
No, and I don't think he will. I was pretty clear I was not interested.
He's odd he's not put his name on it.
I've been none the wiser.
Oh, well, aren't you an early bird?
Sorry, I just wanted to check on how Teddy's doing.
Yeah, okay, I think. Oh, well, you can ask him yourself. I thought you were having a lie-in.
So, how are you?
Oh, you know, not so bad.
Hey, how about I make us a brew?
Now you're talking.
Daisy, go on.
I'm going to need those painkillers, you know. Sorry.
Oh. But you're welcome to join us.
Really? I'd love to.
Great. I might even stretch to a slice of toast.
My lucky day. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, my 9:30's early.
Oh, okay.
Another time?
Yeah, of course, yeah. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, to be fair though, me fancying a brand new washing machine with all bells and whistles is just retail therapy. And like Evelyn is always reminding me, she was 25, you know, before she saw a twin tub. Yeah, oh, I know. Ches, I'll have to go, right? I'll see you in a bit. Ho, if you've spent all your dinner money on breakfast in Roy's again...
They've sent us home. There's a leak off them up.
Oh, for goodness sake. Well, did they at least give you some homework to do?
Nothing.
I can easily phone the school, you know, and check.
I've got to read a book. That's all.
Right, and when you say book, do you mean magazine or playing on the laptop?
Read chapter 5 and write a page in your own words telling us what's going on.
Good. Well, that's very good. Well, I've got a crack on, so you can do that after you've had your dinner. You can have my sandwich. Oh, don't turn your nose up. It's ham and cheese. You like it. I've literally just made it. Get yourself a glass of water or some juice. Have that. I'll hang this lot out.
What was my dad's favourite food?
Well, steak and chips or curry or... You're not talking about Tyrone, are you?
Was it sausages? Like me?
Hope, I'm not talking about this now.
But I want to.
I'm not. Just eat.
Oh, what? Are you happy now?
Hope! Come back here!
Flaming voicemail again. Right, Jacob, in case you didn't get my last 4 messages, if you still want your job, I suggest you get yourself down here pronto. He's taking the mick, don't you reckon?
Yeah, probably.
There's no probably about it. You know, I said he was trouble from the start. Just when I thought my waitressing days were over and I'm wearing new shoes.
You can't keep me in here forever. Let me out.
Please, you need to calm down.
No, I don't.
I can't let you out if I can't trust you.
You really haven't thought this through, have you?
Esther can't know that I've got a child. It'll crush her.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you cheated on her.
I never should have had the affair. I know that. And I know you see me as weak and selfish, but it's difficult for anyone who hasn't been through it to understand what struggling to have a child can do to a relationship. I have a son. And he's the child that I always wanted, but it's not with Esther. And the woman that I love. And if you think that my heart isn't breaking for all of us... We all make mistakes, Summer. Like you, when you lied about being pregnant just so you could get money out of us.
We always planned to give that back, you know we did.
Okay, yeah, but was it okay for you to make my wife think that she was finally going to have a child of her own?
Thing is, they already live together, don't they? So they've already got pots and pans. If I were you, I'd just ask for the money.
You big romantic, you.
To be fair, I'm with Steve.
Best case.
You're getting a nice set of towels and lump it. And before you say anything, there's no such thing as too many towels. Right, I'm going to sit the kettle on.
Hey, what can I get you?
Hey, I'm not stopping. You've not seen Summer, have you?
No, sorry.
Oh, what's up?
She's gone missing, and Billy's dead worried. If you do see her, just tell her to call him, yeah? Cheers.
There you go.
Thanks.
Ah, Daniel been a naughty boy, is he?
So much for Mr. DJ getting the message.
Oh, it's fine. We're fine. They're for Jenny from Teddy saying thank you.
Oh.
I know that if you go to the police, they'll arrest me. But don't forget, you and Aaron also have a case to answer to. Fraud, at the very least.
You have a secret child. It strikes me that you're the fraud. You can't keep me in it. Mike, think about what you're doing.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I saw you coming from the window.
Oh, right. Actually, I was just wondering if you'd seen Summer.
Summer? Yeah.
Great. Is she here?
No. No, she came over to discuss the surrogacy and stayed the night. It was late, and Esther didn't like the idea of her.
Right.
Anyway.
It's just we can't get hold of her. And the glucose readings were high last night, and now we're not getting any readings at all, so I'm just a bit worried about her.
Sorry. I should have said she's gone into town with Esther.
Really? Oh, mate, that is great. Thank you.
Probably checking out baby stuff knowing my wife.
Yeah. Look, I think her phone's dead, so you can give me Esther's number, could you?
Yeah, of course.
You okay?
Yeah. Actually, do you mind not contacting her just because she might be driving, and I told her that not to check her phone when she's behind the wheel. And
okay, but
I'll get Summer to give you a call when she gets back. Okay. I was fitting a door in the nursery when I saw you coming. I just didn't get a chance to secure it properly.
Okay, I'll give you a hand. I just need to...
No need. I'll get her to give you a call. Okay. Bye.
Asha?
I'll fetch a charger for your phone, okay?
I just don't think I handled it very well. In fact, no, I know I didn't.
Right, well, don't beat yourself up about it. Not exactly a guidebook out there, is it? How to talk to your kid if their dad's a serial killer. Sorry.
I just panicked. You know what it got like before, Ty? She was getting obsessed with him, wasn't she? I just thought if I close it down, like if I didn't address it, it'd go away.
Yeah, but once our hope gets the bit between her teeth.
I know. And then on top of everything, she goes and mucks up the flipping tape Sam made for her. I could see all the frustration just building up in her.
Right, well, listen, I know I've not been much help on the whole John front.
I know.
But I can try and fix his tape for her. Cheer her up a bit.
Ty, I think this one is well beyond the old biro trick.
I mean, a bit of confidence won't go amiss.
Sorry.
No, don't be daft. Look, we'll finish these and we'll go and sort out that tape, eh? Come here.
New shoes and waitressing do not go together.
Well, I've still got my keys. You should have told me. I'd have gone back and got them for you.
Oh.
Anyway, why didn't Jacobson turn up?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, maybe something's happened to him. All right?
Hey, I messaged you earlier.
Oh, I've been at uni. Phone was off.
Well, Jacob didn't turn up for his shift.
No, well, he wouldn't have. He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean, gone?
Don't know, don't care.
Oh, so you two broken up now, then?
Yep. Not so keen on drug dealers.
What, he's been dealing again?
Yep.
I knew this was too good to be true. Me, look, he's gone. For the bistro was full of drug he's trying to score.
You don't think he's been dealing from our place, do you?
I don't know. Okay, anyway, he's gone, so...
Hey, don't worry about it. Like Amy said, he's gone now.
Not the point. Me and Nick could have lost everything because of him.
I know there's no way out of this for me. I panicked and it was stupid. But please believe me when I tell you that I was never thinking of myself. Esther means everything to me. And so I just want to sit and talk, Summer. You know, maybe over a cup of tea. And I brought you a charger. Okay? So, I'm gonna open the door.
You see, you didn't have this trouble with vinyl, did you?
Vinyl, you?
Yeah, I love old records, me. My mum used to have a load when I was little, but she took as much care of them as she did me and Chesney, so you can imagine. They were all scratched up. I don't know, I just used to love the feel of them and the covers.
Yeah, you're right. Jack and Vera had some brilliant ones. And look at that. It's done and dusted.
Oh, Ty.
So while on the surface, Little Women might seem to be a simple story about the four March sisters' journey from children to adults.
What's all that about? Little Women?
And four different ways of dealing with being a woman.
Don't get it.
It also deals with a young woman's struggle between what she would wish for herself and what she would wish for her family. Her all-important family. The novel.
Ty, turn it off.
What? Talk to me.
Ty, it's him. Just turn it off.
If they can get 28 people in a minute, I'm sure you can get all of your old tat in the back of there.
Firstly, it isn't old tat. Secondly, I was hoping to be able to see out of the back of the window. And thirdly, 28 people.
You're not moving out, I hope.
Oh, thankfully, when I do move out of here, all my belongings will become a nightmare for somebody else.
Always so cheerful. Charity shop donations.
Well, you try to do a good turn.
Yeah, she's rather overestimated the size of her boot.
Oh. Well, it's not a problem because I borrowed my mum's car and it's got a roof box, so I'd be happy to take it for you.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Are you sure you can spare the time?
I've always got time for a neighbor. Plus, I'd never hear the end of it from Mum. I'll just go get the car.
Well, that's what I call a gentleman.
Yeah, he is.
Why do we need wedding insurance?
I don't know. Just says it's something we should have in case we have to change the date or something.
Okay.
Oh, and actually, I had a brilliant idea about wedding favours.
I thought one of the perks of getting married was that they gave us presents.
No, it is, but it's not the only perk.
Oh, yeah? Tell me more.
Well.
Hold that thought. I shall get it.
Yes! Daniel, what do you reckon to a photo booth?
We'll put that on hold for a second, shall we? Who's Justin?
No idea.
To Daisy. I can't stop thinking about you. Justin. Something you want to tell me?
Oh, Summer, please. Wake up. Please, wake up.
Thank goodness. Yeah, but her being with Esther, why has that stopped her answering our calls?
Well, I thought maybe her phone was dead, which is why we've not been getting updates on the diabetes app. But...
What?
I don't know. He seemed a bit off. Well, not off exactly. I don't know.
You think he was lying? Why would he do that?
Something's not right.
Take this, it'll help. Oh, please, Summer, wake up, please.
Mike? Summer? What is going on, Mike?
You have to understand, I never meant for any of this to happen.
Summer? Summer?
She threatened to back out of the surrogacy and I panicked, that's all. I just thought if I could keep it here for a bit longer, I could persuade her to change her mind.
Ambulance, please. Yeah, she's still breathing, but she just sounds really shallow.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Go on.
They're from a florist.
You don't say. It's a bit strange, though, isn't it? Because they're the exact same ones that you got yesterday.
Daisies for Daisy. It's not rocket science, is it?
So this florist,
They're supposed to be giving me a quote for the wedding flowers.
so who's Justin?
A rather lovely, cool, handsome, creative director of the florists.
Maybe you should get married to him instead and I'll do your flowers.
Well, you see, I would, but unfortunately, he is spoken for. He and his wife run the shop together.
Oh.
But while we're on the subject of flowers, why don't you help me choose? Because there are thousands of possibilities, and I've actually got some inspo saved on my phone.
No, flowers are your domain.
So much for getting more involved.
You're better at all that stuff than me. Give me something else to do.
I tell you what, I will write you a very long list.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm still here. Please tell me the ambulance is going to be here soon. She's in a really bad way. I can't believe that you gave her sugar.
I just dabbed it on her lips, that's all. It's what you do.
You're an idiot. You can never put anything into somebody's mouth that's unconscious. Yeah, sorry, I'm still here. Yeah, she's 18. She's a diabetic. She's so pale. If she dies, this is on you.
I was saying to Aggie before, I'm a massive fan of the Egyptians.
Oh, Manchester Museum has an amazing Egyptology department.
Yeah. Well, I reckon I lived amongst them in a previous life.
You never know.
Well, me and my mate, we used to do ancient healing at festivals. I'd do the foot reading and she'd do her Nehru foot. I remember the words exactly because she had them printed on a T-shirt.
Nehru foot?
It sounds exotic. What does it mean?
Shepherd of the anus. Isn't that beautiful? Or bum doctor in modern parlance.
Proctologist.
Can you smell burning? Oh, I hope that's not Roy's toad in the hole.
Thanks for responding to my voicemail.
Oh, sorry.
Still not got through to Summer. Hoping you two have had better luck.
Oh, well, she's gone shopping with Esther, apparently.
Oh, thanks for letting me know. Proper weight off my mind, that.
I thought Aaron would have.
I just assumed you'd tell him.
Hold on. What do you mean, apparently?
Mike told me they'd gone shopping. But I don't know, he seemed edgy. Couldn't wait to get shot of me.
Last time I saw Summer, I had to break some bad news. Told her that Mike cheated on Esther.
So she's found out that he's got a dirty little secret and now no one's seen her since? We should call the police.
What? And tell them that 2 women went shopping and stayed out a bit late? Not sure that's going to be very high on the police's list of priorities.
This is awful tired. Can't stop shaking.
I know, you're just in shock. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah. It's not every day I get to hear my ex speaking to me from beyond the grave.
I can't believe she's been listening to him. How did she get her hands on the tape in the first
Well,
place?
she must have found it at Ches and Gemma's. We need to sit down, don't we? We need to have a serious chat.
We have talked to her loads about her dad. Nothing's getting through.
Yeah. You're right. We need to have a proper think. We need to go about it in a different way.
Right, I'll call her. Tell her to come home. She's been gone a while as it is.
I don't know what I'm going to say to her. I don't even know where to start. Just keep calm. Take a deep breath.
She's not answering.
She's probably at Sam's, isn't she? Come on, let's go and try and find her.
Well, that's that done. I'm glad you could finally tear yourself away from the charity shop.
I just wish you would let me treat you. I can just picture you swanning around in that fancy pink hat.
Give over. I'm trying to give my junk away, not buy more.
Well, don't say I didn't offer.
I just want to say thank you for all your help today. Couldn't have done it without you.
You're welcome. There's no trouble at all.
Why don't we have a cheeky little drink in the bistro? My treat.
Get you in your posh ways. The Rovers would do for me.
You can't fool me. You're hoping to clap your eyes on a luscious landlady.
You sure you don't want tea or coffee?
No, we're fine, thanks.
We thought that Hope might be here. You don't know where she is, do you?
She was still upset, so she went for a walk. She wanted to be on her own.
I take it you know about her tape. The one with the dad on it.
Hey, it's okay, you can tell the truth.
Yeah, you're not in any trouble. Neither's Hope. She's curious about her birth dad. We get that. It's totally understandable.
It's the only way she can get to know him. What he was really like as a person. It's very important to her. Sometimes, when she listens to the tape, she switches it on and off.
How do you mean?
She turns it off while she talks to him, then switches it on again, so he sort of talks back. Have I done something wrong?
No, not at all, Sam. You're a really good friend to Hope. That's a wonderful thing.
Hey, Louise.
Thanks, I'll take it from here. She's age 18, suspected diabetic ketoacidosis. Please take her through to recess. Can I check her name and date of birth?
Davina Larty. Sorry, I don't know her date of birth.
Are you next to kin?
No, we
We don't know her that well, actually. We just met her through our church. Yeah, she doesn't have anyone. She's an orphan, bless her.
But we'll wait. Make sure she's okay.
Could you let us know as soon as she regains consciousness, please?
Sure.
I'm not kidding. Sometimes I scare myself.
Same here. Usually when I see my reflection before I got my face on. Oh, worst is when I just get up. Like a rat's nest.
I mean the lying. It just comes so easy. I don't know what's going to fall out my gob next.
She was like that as a child.
Really?
I remember this one time, right? Your teacher, Mrs. Wilkinson, she said she saw you shove a whole mini pork pie in your mouth during geography.
Death by pork pie, what a way to go.
So she says to her, Daisy Midgley, are you eating? Mum.
Well, I've put all that malarkey behind me, and I do actually feel terrible lying to Daniel.
Here's an idea for you. Now, it's a bit radical, but go with it.
Go on.
Tell him the truth.
It's not an option.
Yeah, as much as it grieves me. I agree with Glenda.
No, right. I'm going to message him and put a stop to all this, Mr. Big Time DJ Justin. Maybe I was too subtle the first time.
Cool, you subtle. Well, that'd be a first.
I would not look at you if you were the last man on Earth. Kindly drop dead and leave me alone.
Hey, thanks for phoning. How is she?
Right, look, she's still in resus. We're trying to stabilise her. Her blood sugar's right. I mean, very high.
When can we see her?
Soon. I'll go and ask the doctor. Look, she was brought in by a couple.
There must be Esther and Mike. Wonder why they didn't call me.
What, you know them? Look, I don't know what's going on, but they lied to the doctor. They gave Summer a false name, said she had no next of kin.
Why would they lie about something like that?
Why don't you ask them? I'll go and see how she's doing.
What's happened? Why didn't you call me? Tell me she was here.
Why did you give a fake name? Say she had no next of kin?
All right, take it easy. There's obviously some kind of misunderstanding. Do we know how she is? Nobody will tell us anything.
No, not yet.
You still haven't answered our question. Why did you give a fake name?
Well, we didn't. That's completely crazy. Why would we do something like that?
So you didn't say she had no family?
No, of course not. I just assumed they'd think Esther and I were her next of kin. But anyway, none of this matters. We need to know how she is.
So, what happened? Mike said you and Summer had gone shopping.
Yeah, she collapsed as soon as we got back to the house.
Right. But she said she was feeling ill.
You see, none of this makes any sense to me. Because since she's at the pump, things like this shouldn't happen.
I agree. Something weird's going on. Right. She's come round, but she's still feeling very poorly. Can we see her? The doctor will come and speak to you soon.
Has she said anything yet?
Yeah, because Mike and Esther, they think you may have been mistaken before when you said you heard them give a false name.
Oh, really?
No, I'm done. It's a very busy department.
I know exactly what I heard. Look, if you don't believe me, the false names are on the notes, written by the doctor. Maybe you'd like to take it up with him.
Right, love, there's nothing to worry about. But we know about the tape.
Actually, I fixed it for you.
Really?
Yeah, so you can listen to it as much as you want.
Am I not in trouble?
No, not at all. Sam explained everything to us.
Oh, grass.
He's not a grass. He's a good mate. He wants what's best for you.
Yeah, some things are too complicated for kids to deal with on their own. You should talk to me and your dad. That's what we're here for. And I'm sorry I shut you down before when you asked about John. I shouldn't have done that. I understand why you want to know more about him, love.
I love hearing his voice, Mum. Makes him more real. I know he was a murderer, but that's not all he was, is it? I want to get to know him as a person.
Yeah. Well, we've brought his stuff back from Ches and Gemma's. You can have a look through all that.
Right, I'll leave you to it.
Can I really?
Yeah. Go for it.
All right, Amy. How are you?
On top of the world.
Yeah, I heard you and Jacob had split up. I'm gutted. I thought you two were tight.
Yeah, well, turns out I didn't really know him. He was leading a double life.
How do you mean?
Stealing drugs again.
No way. I thought he was happy, sorted his life out.
Turns out he prefers money over me. It's as simple as that.
You again? Not stalking me.
In your dreams, sunshine. Amy!
Esther, you haven't had very much to say for yourself.
You're not telling it like it is, are you?
Yeah, you were well shady when I called round.
Oh, just tell us the truth. Whatever it is, it'll all come out sooner or later. It always does.
Tell them.
Esther.
Tell them now.
How's Summer?
She's conscious. She's going to be fine.
There is still a little bit of confusion as to how she ended up in that state in the first place, though.
I could probably shed some light on that. You know, I told you about Ava, the woman that he was having an affair with.
Oh, why are you dredging all that up again? Oh, this is pointless. Come on, let's leave him to it.
Oh, yeah, that'd suit you down to the ground, that, wouldn't it? Keeping your missus in the dark.
I already know everything about the affair. He told me at the time.
I had a call from Ava, see if Summer was okay, after she met up with her yesterday.
Why would Summer want to meet her?
Let's go home, okay? None of this matters.
Thing is, Summer didn't just meet Ava. She met her little lad, too. Callum, I think he's called. Is that right, Mike?
You've got a son.
I couldn't tell you, okay? It would have destroyed you.
A son?
Look, you had your breakdown after the affair, so I'm just trying to protect you.
You're a liar!
Calm down, you're gonna get hysterical.
You want to know why Summer's in this state? Because he locked her in the nursery and he wouldn't let her out. She could have died.
Oh, Amy? Amy? Listen, I heard about Jacob. I'm really sorry.
You know, everyone slagged him off from the get-go.
I know.
And I was like, no, he's changed. Give him a break. What an idiot.
You and me both. He totally had me convinced he'd stop dealing. I don't know, you know, it's hard when you come from a background like his. I suppose there's always a big temptation to go back.
Yeah, but why? We'd made a good life for ourselves. I thought he was happy. I genuinely believed that he'd changed.
He wasn't all bad, though, was he?
I loved him. I thought we had a future together.
Amy, you're in shock. You've got every right to be upset and all. Do me a favour, though, yeah? When you finish being upset, plaster that big smile back on your face and get out there. You've got a lot of life to live. I know it sounds like a cliche, but go and live it.
Cheers. Get that stuck on a t-shirt.
The novel gives the reader great insight into what it must have been like to be part of a family in the 1800s. Much the same as our families, really. Messy, funny, argumentative.
I'll say one thing about your dad. He was conscientious.
What does that mean?
Well, he put a lot of effort into everything he did. In some ways, I think he was too conscientious.
I want to know more about him. What was his favourite animal?
The cat. No, hang on, that was something he said so that he could... No, ignore me, yeah, I think cats.
Can we get a kitten?
No, we can't, sorry, not right now.
What was his favourite song?
Don't know, well, he must have had a few over the years. I can tell you what our song was, from when we first met. I'll be missing you, Puff Daddy.
Who?
Well, you know him as P. Diddy, don't you? Or, actually, has he even dropped the P? Well, he did at some stage.
You two look dead happy together.
Yeah, we were, for a time.
It's weird to think that you can miss someone you've never met, but that's how I feel about my dad.
Do you think we should be heading back soon? I mean, how long are we going to leave him just picking over the bones of John State's life?
Well, it's not going to seem so glamorous, is it? Once she finds out how boring he is.
Boring?
Well, I mean, when he's not off on the rampage, it's just all murder and hostage and mayhem. No. It's very, very dull. Actually, I saw a photograph of him and he was wearing the most shocking jumper. Oh, it was brown and yellow, if you please. Once she gets a load of him in that, well, I mean, she's going to know it's Sid. There's nothing special.
No.
So don't fret. Come on, it's only... Well, it's only natural, isn't it? She wants to know where she came from.
Yeah, you're right. I wish I knew my real mum.
Oh, don't start. I'll have to get my violin out.
Oh, I do love a good poke around a charity shop, but I always spritz and step first.
Forgive my ignorance.
Spray-clad perfume. Walk quickly into it, back out slowly.
So you'll be nice and fragrant.
Well, some charity shops can smell a bit weird. Like Parma Violets, dust and old digestive biscuits.
Do you know, if I worked in a place like that, I'd give everything a once-over with Febreze.
Well, it's good for the planet, buying stuff that's pre-loved.
Yeah?
I suppose we all fit that label. Pre-loved.
You're very deep. Are you sure you're Audrey's son?
Hey, I'll tell you, you said that. Listen, I'm gonna have a quick word with Teddy, see how he's doing. Hey, Teddy, how you feeling?
I thought I was the one with a bad memory. That's twice you've asked me that today.
Sorry.
No, I'm only joking. It's just... Yeah. Still nothing, I'm afraid. I might just have to accept that I may never get it back.
He's been the perfect gentleman all day. Lovely manners. Nothing was too much trouble.
Bless.
And he was more than happy to do all the humping.
I beg your pardon?
Carrying and shifting.
So what you saying? Underneath that smart jacket he's on, muscly and manly.
Put it this way, lady. If I were you, I'd pounce on him like a pigeon on a pasty.
Excuse me? Leo's side of the bed is barely cold. I'm not ready to wheel the next one in just yet.
Well, there's no harm in keeping a beady eye on somebody else, is there?
Anyway, I'm not sure what's going on with him and Elaine. He spent New Year's Eve with her, so...
He was very keen to come in here. I think he's pining for you.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he'll get over it. Given time.
You know, I knew there was something dodgy about that Mike.
Guy's a lunatic.
Dare he put her at risk like that?
He could have killed her.
Oh, it doesn't need bed thinking about.
Someone to teach that scumbag a lesson.
You know, that police officer's been a while. I wonder if we should...
Turned really nasty.
Hey.
I didn't want to bring a baby into all that. So I changed my mind. I told him the surrogacy was off. And that's when he locked me in.
I'll speak to Mr. and Mrs. Hargrave and we'll get back to you.
Thanks, officer.
You had us worried there.
Yeah, what you like, eh, with your dramatics?
Never a dull moment.
I thought I was going to die.
Hey, come on, nothing. You okay now?
Yeah, you're safe.
Yeah, we got you.
Fire up the fire pit because Love Island is heading your way, and I cannot wait. Who's gonna grab love by the horns? Join me to find out.